Non-monogamy and popping cherries. In my monogamous upbringing, I was taught, like many of us were, that losing one's virginity was basically the pinnacle of sexual exploration and maturity. There was zero conversation in regards to what milestones existed beyond the popping of one's cherry. It was simply a goal of everyone to lose virginity either in the confines of marriage or as a pubescent race to experience this physical milestone as fast as possible. Arguably, these are the two main schools of thought, and obviously, in our sex positive narrative, wrought with misconceptions and at times even a dangerous quest, as I'm sure you are well aware. If you did not experience this as part of your sexual education, then I am indeed envious. But lamenting the past is something I want to do as little as possible in this post. Instead, I want to celebrate something truly amazing: the opening of my non-monogamous eyes to the new and exciting world of cherry popping in all its vast and wondrous forms that are far-reaching and almost limitless if you use a little bit more of your sexual arsenal, creativity, and perhaps an extra hand or two. Last weekend, a couple remarked that we popped their cherry in regards to a very sexy same-room sexual encounter. It was more of an exhibitionist-focused tryst, but a real cherry was popped nonetheless. This was a first for the couple, and they left recharged with sexual energy that was amazingly contagious. And that, my friends, got my mind racing. During my non-monogamous journey, I have experienced what feels like a lifetime of new and amazing sexual firsts. I have had my cherry popped in so many different ways that I blush just to think how long that list is getting. It is an incredible world of firsts and newness, and well, the heart races just a little bit when I recall my first threesome, or my first time reaching an orgasm with strangers watching, or I better stop while I am ahead here and still able to type. But the thing of it is, in monogamy, I would not have come even close to being able to list the things I have. And this is not because I would not have been able to experience many of these things via role playing, dirty talk, fantasy, etc., but because the conversation was halted at the loss of losing your virginity. In my monogamous life, that was pretty much it. You had one milestone that you could talk about with your friends, and then you either had sex regularly or you were on the quest to find someone who would. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, just a completely different way of looking at the world. I now see possibilities and new experiences that I yearn to try, and I can share them, talk about them, and even plan new adventures in this freeing lifestyle. Whereas in monogamy, I just can't envision me saying to a friend even half of the things that I'm able to express in this blog, for example. Viewing new experiences in the light of cherry popping goes beyond just a sexual bucket list. It is, for me, the embracing of new experiences as an exciting bonus to the lifestyle. The adage that you don't know if you like something unless you try it sort of mentality. It's a freeing concept that is fueled by the many positive experiences that I am having and works to push out the limiting and often impulsive word no from my vocabulary, which has more far-reaching benefits in my day-to-day life as well. While I'm still not quite at the enthusiastic hell yes phase when it comes to new people and adventures, I'm definitely heading in the right direction. So thank you to all who have helped me pop a cherry or two, and a very thank you to those that allowed us to be a part of your firsts. Cheers to many more sex-positive adventures. If you like this picture in my blog and want to see my full gallery, please check out my Patreon page located at breakingawayfrommonogamy.com.